If you're not a Marvel Snap fan, first off, shame on you. Shame on you. How dare you not support Bin Broad? Just kidding. If you're not, no hard feelings. Feel free to hop off. I get it. It's okay. If you're a one game Andy, I understand. You don't have time or money to invest in a second game. I get it. It makes sense to me. Don't worry. So I will see all of you tomorrow for Hearthstone again. But in the meantime, for the rest of you, we're going to play some Marvel Snap. If you don't know Marvel Snap, card game that came out last week from Bin Broad and then a lot of the people who helped make Hearthstone. It's about Marvel characters and they fight each other. And they look really pretty while they're doing it. Story of my life. Story of my life. Here's Cyclops, for instance. Card that barely gets played, but looks really cool. Why does that say that's incomplete? Where is Agatha? Agatha, get back in your deck. What are you doing, Agatha? She left her own deck. Crazy Agatha. All right, what are all these random decks I made? This was a boost farm deck. Boost farm. I don't know what that is. It's just all one cost cards. I don't know. Oh, this is me testing interactions for the new location. We don't need that. Okay. All right, so let me okay, so I wanted to play a pool 2 deck tonight. I wanted to play a pool 2 deck. I want to make one more like good kind of early collection level video. I've made a few decks now and posted a few decks for people to play early in their collections. You know, it's not, I'm not looking to provide like 10 decks for people, but I think it is nice. It's sort of a future proofing for anybody who joins Marvel Snap late. If they're like checking out my videos and just want to find a pool 1 or a pool 2 deck, I think it's good to give people a few options. So I wanted to post at least one more good pool 2 deck video. And looking around at some of the like tier lists and meta reports, and you know, we still don't have like great data in Marvel Snap that I can find. There's some solid data stuff, but nothing like insane. I wanted to do one more deck anyway. So by the way, I was going to show you guys, if you haven't been checking out my Marvel Snap videos, in the description here I'm posting these links that will take you to a profile page for me that lists decks by their pool. So like these are the pool 1 decks I've posted. It's really just one deck. Pool 1 is so short for people. I didn't feel like making 5 decks made any sense, right? Pool 2 decks, we've got a few, and I'm going to be adding one more here as well for a pool 2 deck. And then I'm already stacking up quite a few pool 3 decks. And this will certainly be the one that gets expanded on the most as I showcase more and more decks as you guys kind of get that rolling. So to keep that in mind, there's also a playlist here for all my Marvel Snap videos. If you click that link, you can just go find every Marvel Snap video, which is pretty nice. You want to check those out. I think that's pretty handy. And then I'm putting each deck here too. Oh, I was going to show some of you who hate Marvel Snap. Like you guys, I got accused twice today of not uploading any Hearthstone videos. I'm putting out more Hearthstone videos than Marvel Snap videos, but I might want to add, I don't know. I mean, this is a pretty good sorting of Hearthstone stuff. You can really find all the Hearthstone stuff in order on my main channel page. If you're looking for decks, if you're looking for duels, if you're looking for battlegrounds, looking for highlights, it's all here. It's all here. I don't know. People figure it out, I guess. Pool 3 deck win? I mean, I just posted a pool 3 deck today. But we'll do more. The pool 3 is where all the decks are going to be in the future, right? You know, as people start moving into pool 3, I'm going to try to showcase more and more pool 3 card utilization. You know, there's kind of a niche to fill when it comes to decks where you try to showcase, like, you know, this is a pool 2 deck with like a couple pool 3 cards to sort of help people transition into pool 3. But it's really hard to tailor that to everybody's collection because everybody's getting different pool 3 cards. So to some extent, I'm not gonna like try to create some model that helps transition people over. I'm just gonna post decks and people can, you know, as much as possible match them up that fits them well, you know. Like, oh, I have that card. Because ultimately you can swap cards here and there, you know. Most decks aren't gonna make or break with 1 or 2 card changes unless they're like fundamental to the deck. So, you know, I'll just do my best to provide cool little packages and views of decks and stuff that are. Somebody told me that if I, yeah, it's true. If you click, yeah, look at this. I saw this on Reddit. This thing won't let you scroll, but if you click over here, it updates anyway. Look, see, it changed. You have to click. It's like they didn't bound this box, but if you click here, you can change your deck. Death Marvel's way over there. I want this one, Reveal Control Pool 2. That's wild. That's actually really funny. Any good Pool 3 Moon Knight decks? I haven't seen Moon Knight getting played as much. I think you could probably put Moon Knight in a Hela deck. If you run an Invisible Woman Hela thing, I'm sure you could make that work. I haven't seen as many just like raw discard decks lately. Used to, there were some great like Swarm, Juggle discard decks, some Apocalypse discard stuff, but I don't really see just raw discard anymore. So I don't know that Moon Knight is yes, Shanzi, if you go full screen you can swap and then swap back, but I just saw that works, so it's a little easier. What's the most power you've had on one location? I have no idea, man. Some kind of Iron Man Infinite thing, but certainly not like, you know, some people are hitting like crazy, you know, integer limit stuff, whatever that's called. I have not gotten that high. You know, not try to do any shenanigans. You can do it right now. You can get crazy Iron Man onslaught right now if you want. I mean, that actually sounds pretty fun because that location's about to rotate out a featured in like an hour. Maybe we ought to just do that really quick. Not build a good deck here, but just build a highlight of the crazy onslaught here. Let's just get the max here real fast, and we're not going to try to win games here. We're just going to try to get the max score. That's all I care about. Max score is it. So Nightcrawler, Iron Fist is a way to do that. Actually, we could add Claw in potentially, although we probably won't have time because, well, we could do we could also add Mr. Fantastic. Oh, we could also add Forge. Yeah, we could add Forge. Where's the Forge? Is 2 energy. Trying to think about the way to get like the max score in a single lane. Again, I'm not going to be trying to win with this because it's gonna lose the other 2 lanes almost always. But we might be able to get a max. Let's do like Electro and Psylocke. For mana manipulation. Where's Psylocke? I'm missing Psylocke. Anything else that removes power across lanes effectively for us? Not really, right? I guess we could run like an Adam Warlock, but it's pretty unlikely to actually win any lanes, right? Where is Adam Warlock? Am I the only person that's really bad at spotting cards by their visuals? Dude, dude, I know he's here. Where is he, dude? Where is he? Where is he, dude? Why am I so blind? He's 2 mana, right? He's 2? There he is, dude. Where was he, dude? I gotta go back. Where was he? What does he look like? He looks like that. Okay. Oh, he's literally first. Is he first because he's in the deck, or was he always first? Oh my god. Oh, it's alphabetical. I didn't realize it was sorting alphabetically. Oh my god. It usually doesn't sort. I have a sort by upgrade and stuff. Well, it's not alphabetical because... Oh, it's alphabetical by rarity and then switches by rarity and starts alphabetical per rarity. No, it doesn't, because Wolverine and Beast aren't. Oh, these are fully upgraded, so they're alphabetical, but then it goes random by upgrade, by credits needed to upgrade, I think. So that was weird. Okay, anyway, we figured it out. Enchantress. Again, I'm not actually trying to win. I don't care about winning. It's about, oh, I'm just gonna put I want big numbers. I don't care about winning. Because if I run Enchantress, I'm going to be using it in the same spot my opponent would that I need to be playing my combo. Because again, I'm just literally doing this to get the highest possible point total. That's all I care about. Which really, cards from here probably don't matter much. I don't think there's anything else that... Is there any other way to buff the Onslaught Iron Man lane from somewhere else? Because we need... I don't think so, right? We got... Oh, I guess Blue Marvel could, but mana cost wise, that'll never work. I mean, we could do a Blue Marvel though, in case we don't have Claw, I guess. We do have Psylocke and stuff, so Blue Marvel's certainly reasonable. Oh, Ironheart, sure. Well, I again wouldn't really be able to Ironheart because I'm gonna have to Iron Man on 5 and Onslaught on 6. So it needs to be something I can set up ahead of time. Like if I have Psylocke and Electro, I can actually Claw or Blue Marvel before the Iron Man. So those kind of work, right? Forge as well. But stuff that requires a follow-up won't work as well. Oh, I guess we could do the Okoye and Nakia as well. Those can potentially buff a good target. Okay. So the goal of this is literally to make the biggest possible number. Biggest possible number. Oh, I could have done a wave. I mean, yeah, theoretically this will work without wave. We don't really need it, but it would hurt, I guess. I just want the biggest possible number. So the goal, play Nightcrawler into Bar Sinister. Remove Nightcrawler from Bar Sinister on turn 5 times 1. We remove 1 Nightcrawler. Then on turn 5, we play 1 Iron Man. And then on turn 6, we play 3 Onslaughts into Bar Sinister. We didn't get Bar Sinister, so we retreat. We don't care. Again, not trying to mimic this. Literally just trying to create the highest possible number that I can. We don't care about winning. We just want a big number. That's all we want. The biggest possible Marvel Snap number. I think you can hit the like integer overflow cap. You don't actually overflow in this game apparently, but I think you can hit the integer overflow cap without doing what we're doing, but theoretically I just want to make it even bigger if I can. Right? We just want it to be theoretically the largest number possible. So I guess ideally it would be if it were not in the left lane so we can claw it. Psylocke is good. Psylocke's fine. Actually, we can go Okoye first to buff. We missed the Iron Man buff, but we can still hit Onslaught. If we got both, would be, I guess, the theoretical max. But I'm not necessarily trying to get the theoretical max. Just big enough to be impressive. Oh! Now we need Nightcrawler. Okay. Electro means I can't go for Psylocke and Nightcrawler together, but that's okay. We just need a top deck Nightcrawler. Oh, it also means I can't go Forge, but it's okay. That's okay. Nightcrawler? No Nightcrawler. Okay. I mean, we could still do a pretty silly Iron Man turn here, I guess. It's not exactly what we're trying to achieve, but it's pretty silly, I guess. This should be a fun game anyway. It's gonna be really hard for me to win the left lane, unfortunately, though. I don't think we'll still win, but I guess I could put a Mystique here, but it's just not gonna be great. Okay, this is funny. This is going to be a very large number too, but not like crazy. Oh my god, literally, what in the world? That's funny. We're both doing the same thing. That's amusing. Not nearly the onslaught levels though, right? It's just totally different world with onslaught.
I am Iron Man.
This is like a big number but reasonable. We don't really care about this game, by the way.
Iron Man.
Let's go. I want to get to 2 billion. Give me the 2 billion stats. Kind of have to get a good hand for this, don't you? Has to line up pretty well. So I guess the theoretical max would be like Okoye, everything first. Then you have Forge into Iron Man somehow. And then you have a Claw, or I guess is Blue Marvel worth more than Claw? Ow. I haven't really thought about is Blue Marvel worth more than Claw or not. I don't know. Oh, it's time. Oh, okay. We're getting there. We can go Nakia Nightcrawler next turn. That's perfect. Oh, that's okay, right? We don't actually, we want this to go off, so we're not trying to win, right? We're not trying to win. We're just trying to get a big number. We don't care about winning. I just want a big number. The biggest possible. Oh my god, they must have played Green Goblin. I think they played Green Goblin and I countered it. Dang it, that was a really good hand. Don't ruin my fun. No. How are we getting missions done? I love it. We won that location with the 1 power Nakia. That's pretty funny. How did the Discover run go? Not bad. We had a couple just good honest losses at the end, but I think I threw the first game. I'm still sad about that. There might have been an opportunity there. Oh yeah, we wouldn't have enough space to move all the Nightcrawlers, would we? You're right. It was gonna fail anyway. Yeah, you're right. We only could have moved 3. Oh, okay. I mean, this doesn't really help me, honestly, this turn. Maybe just wait, flex that in later into like move Blue Marvel on 4 or something. All right. This might be a bot, which we don't care. That's fine. Oh. Yes. Okay. This is pretty nice. So I can go Psylocke on 3 and Blue Marvel on 4. But that does mean I don't get a good Forge. Am I better off with Forge into Iron Man? No, I would want Forge into Onslaught, which I can't really do anyway, right? That doesn't really work. So probably fine here to just take the Blue Marvel on 4. That's a little bit more of a buff. Oh, Forge for free, but again, that doesn't really help me. Yeah, that's a bot. That's a bot. Sure of it. I mean, do I play both of these? Next turn I go to... I mean, I don't really need to play 2 cards per turn, right? I'm going to need some god tier top decks, though. If I go Electro, I'm going to what? 4, 5... This is kind of overkill technically, but I also don't really, it doesn't really matter. I'm actually better off not playing the Electro in case I want to play 2 things, I think. It doesn't matter. We just have to draw exactly Iron Man and Onslaught. That's all we're trying to do here. Iron Fist is unfortunately not Iron Man. Okay. I'm going to have to literally hit runner draws here to get it. We need just runner. Iron Man? Not Iron Man. Okay. Guess we could add a magic maybe as a backup plan. Kind of like magic maybe better. I don't know if Forge is worth it. Also, Iron Fist is kind of pointless. I think we have to hit... Well, no, we can use Iron Fist with Iron Man. We don't have to hit Nightcrawler that way. But let's maybe let's add a magic. Add a Warlock seems pretty useless, really. Let's add a magic. I've not played magic since her nerf. You used to could play her anytime, but now you can't play her on turn 6. Used to, she was such a vitally important part of the meta. Like literally every deck had her. For a minute there, it felt like. Play Sarah on turn 5 and then play Magic plus something awesome on turn 6 and then have turn 7 to just blow people up. Often with a Mr. Negative deck. Alrighty. Ooh, cards cost 1 less. That's spicy for us. Okay. We like that. That could be really nice. Now we just need Nightcrawler and Bar Sinister. Oh! Okay, perfect. Oh, okay. Forge. I mean, I can actually play like Forge Onslaught. So maybe we hold on to that. I mean, this is pretty dead. Honestly. Trying to figure out what lane I want to try to win here. Just play Forge here. We put Claw here and then Blue Marvel here. We got to find that Nightcrawler, you know. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, I'm saving the Forge though, right? Oh, let's just put Claw. I'll just pass this turn basically unless I get Nightcrawler. But I gotta play it left so I don't mess up my Bar Sinister. Lemuria. Okay, that's fine. Nightcrawler? No Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler? Onslaught. Okay. I mean, Onslaught... Onslaught could still be pretty insane. Yeah, are we screwed actually? Because I can't get Nightcrawler and Iron Man in time. So I could maybe use the Iron Fist. If I top deck Iron Man next turn, move him. Or is it actually always going to be Psylocke? Oh, did I screw that up? Oh, no, I screwed that up. Oh, crap. It's fine. We just retreat then. We don't have it. Did I screw that up? Because I forgot she's going to be moving left, I think. All right. Okay. We're running out of time to try this because this location goes away in like an hour, I think. I mean, it's still in the game, but it's much rarer. It's like half of matches right now almost. Vision's too expensive because I'm trying to do one very specific crazy combo. I'm not trying to win. So Vision, I need to be able to play Iron Man and Onslaught right away. Okay, that's a good start. We need Bar Sinister. Bar Sinister. We play this ASAP, I think, so our opponent doesn't disrupt us at all. Oh, we're getting close, guys. This is nice. This is nice. Well, they're not likely to disrupt on 2. They usually disrupt on 3 if they're going to, so I guess we play Okoye first to hit the Iron Man, maybe. That's only a marginal upside to, I think, Onslaught, because the Iron Man's a 1 of and Bar Sinister and Onslaught's a 3 of, so. Raft doesn't matter. Okay, if we draw Iron Man, like, we're pretty much good to go on the big number. We just need a big number. I can't really take advantage of Electro very well here. I could have if I maybe skipped this Nightcrawler, but I think that's just such a risk to Green Goblin that I don't want to risk it, right? I just don't want to risk it. Okay. The opponent, by the way. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. So I can actually play Electro. It's kind of free if I want to try to win a lane or something. A magic draw off the top would be awesome because then I need 4 spaces, right? So that's fine. Oh, I couldn't. No, I could. I could magic. No, it still wouldn't change anything, would it? Because I can't claw and magic. As long as I have 4 spaces, though, we're fine. Okay. So this is the giga number that we're gonna get there, I think, right? We're gonna get to the giga number here. The big number has been achieved, perhaps. Will I be able to win a second lane? That I'm not so sure about. I feel a little less confident there. But we'll try. I don't know, maybe I should have moved that right, but I guess I can move 3 right anyway. Either way, I won't be able to get the raft to be playable unless they play a magic or something. Yeah, if they play Enchantress, I'm gonna be so sad. I hope we reveal first at least that we can at least get a taste of the big number. I just want to see it, you know, spam across the screen here. Oh, I'm not even using the right view. Oh my god, guys, I just realized.
I am.
Oh my god. I gotta zoom in, dudes. You guys, I gotta zoom in. Why didn't you tell me? Magic 1 turn late. Okay, here we go. Let's go. They are playing Enchantress, but we're revealing first. I don't really care. I just wanna see the big number. I mean, this is sort of powerful anyway, but we're gonna get to see the big number because we're revealing first. So here we go. Watch the fireworks. Will the game explode? I don't know. We're about to find out. Will the game explode? Will it explode? Oh! Oh! Oh, it didn't explode. Okay, good news. This is Gambit, I bet. What is this? Gambit's gonna destroy everything, dude. Gambit, bro. Gotta be. That's a big number, by the way. That's a pretty big number. Oh, hazmat. I love it, dude. 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 I thought I was gonna have the biggest number in the history of Marvel Snap, but instead I took the greatest defeat in history. the worst loss in the history of Marvel Snap. I have negative 2,147,483,648. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. That is unbelievable. Negative 2 billion. Well, the plan worked, I guess, right? In theory. In theory, it worked. That is a screenshot for the ages. Oh, man. Hey, at least we get to upgrade Electro. That's nice. That's nice. The chill negative 2 billion score.
Animated.
Just great. Oh, you guys wanted me to try again for the real deal or not? Like, did that satisfy your hunger, or do you want to see the real deal? I'm curious. Probably needed Craven boosters. That sounds good. Maybe you guys want to see the real number. Yeah, Hazmat. Okay, guys, sorry. I forget a lot of you guys still don't know the cards. Hazmat is a card that on reveal gives other minions -1 power. So by giving the Iron Man's negative powers, they just scaled negatively times 1 billion, basically. The real number would have been even bigger, but that's the like overflow, underflow number. They can't have bigger or smaller numbers. Some games will not account for that, and you'll flip back. So like once you get to 2 billion, it'll flip you back to 0. Or once you get to -2 billion, it might flip you up to 2 billion. I don't know how that one works, but this game has a cap. It won't overflow. Unlike, say, Hearthstone will overflow you, for instance. Playing something on 4 doesn't really advantage me much here, does it? Why does Hazmat interaction work like that? Why isn't it subtracting the power of each card by 1? It is, but my Iron Mans went to like negative whatever. I didn't even notice what they were, right? But they went to like -7 or whatever. You know, how many did they actually get? 7, maybe 8, whatever it was. They went to like negative, or maybe my onslaughts went to, I don't know what the number was. Whatever the number was, we were at a negative score, and Iron Man was doubling our negative. When you double a negative, it goes more negative instead of more positive, right? So just because we had any negative score, basically, that means the whole thing goes wacky, That makes sense. The Wong, you know, did it to, was it 8? I don't even know what it was. But as soon as we went negative at all, because Iron Man was like -8, the Onslaughts were like -1 maybe, it just goes crazy, right? Much like it would have went crazy if it was positive. So this hand's actually not bad. We've got the magic here to potentially net us. Ooh, this hand's actually suddenly very good. Okay. We've got the magic here to net us some additional time. Forge Iron Man on 7 doesn't really work, and Forge what's this dude doesn't really work, but I can maybe go for Nakia Forge this turn, and then Iron Man next turn, and hope to top deck Onslaught in the next 2 turns. Puts Iron Man at 4. I'm actually sort of just better off with a Blue Marvel is the thing, because Blue Marvel will buff the lane by 4 anyway, and everything else, including the Nightcrawlers. I need to be mindful of space here. I have 2 and 2. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, I guess I'm better off with Blue Marvel, right? It's kind of the same thing, but better. Again, I don't actually think it matters. I think we hit the overflow anyway, but we hit the cap regardless. Onslaught? Ooh, okay. All right, good start, good start. Alrighty, we're revealing second, so an Enchantress would screw me. I think this is a robot, by the way, but I don't know for sure. That definitely feels robot-esque. Yeah. All right, let's go. Here we go. Styling on robots, man. That's me. Styling on them robots. You know, I like to do it. All right. 2 billion, here we come. Are we actually gonna win another lane? Hold up. I might actually be able to win the game too. Hold up, I didn't actually think about this. We're not gonna win there, but we might be able to win right. I kind of doubt it because they're gonna scale so well off Iron Man, but it's not impossible at least. All right, styling. Let's go. 2 billion, here we come. Now when you guys ask me the question, oh wow, we're actually they played all left. Now when you guys ask me the question, what's the biggest number that I've gotten in Marvel Snap, I can tell you that it's the biggest number possible in Marvel Snap. Okay, goal achieved. 36. 4,000 and 2 billion. That's quite the, I wish my bank account did that, you know. Oh, okay, 36, 4,000. All right, yeah, 2 billion. Okay, great. I should have snapped, by the way, but I don't care. It's a bot. All right, job done. Regis, what's the highest number you've got in Marvel Snap? It's 2 billion, and that's the highest number possible. So now we play a real deck. What's it called? Reveal Control Pool 2. All right, so this is a Pool 2 deck, guys. Again, I wanted to showcase one more Pool 2 deck for those of you out there earlier in your collections, or maybe moving into Pool 2. I think Pool 2 is still, you know, kind of where a lot of you are landing, somewhat expectedly. Like, if you're playing at a good pace, I bet you're still probably in Pool 2 for most of you, but hit the peak with Iron Man in hand to do it again. It doesn't go higher. It doesn't. We already, the Blue Marvel made it more than enough anyway. It peaks out regardless. That number is the biggest you can get. You can't make it bigger. I mean, you can make it bigger in spirit, but not in reality. Okay, so, oh, I need to put the deck list up. Dang it! I always forget to put the deck list up for you guys. I don't think I have this deck list ready to go either. We'll take a screenshot here in a minute. Take a screenshot here in a minute. Okay, at Talon's stealing some stuff from us. I have not played a like Odin on reveal deck in forever, by the way. It has been so long, but this deck, I should have walked you guys through this deck too. I'm getting better at this streaming thing, don't worry. Maybe after a few years I'll finally get it. Maybe in a few years I'll know how to stream, right? It's only been 5, you know, you gotta give me some time. I gotta get it together, okay? Hey, free Psylocke. We'll take 1 power. Why not? We could do something like this and try to win the storm location here. This Killmonger, I don't know, man. I put this in here, but I don't know why in hindsight. We don't have Jessica Jones in hand. I don't really have an Odin lane right now either. And I'm not really building a good Odin lane, but at the same time, a lot of these aren't really Odin lane-esque. Right? I don't really love this deck, man. This is gonna sound really mean, and not really mean, but it's gonna sound, you know, it's gonna sound bad. I get bored. I get bored playing pool 2 decks because, you know, I have every card, so falsely limiting myself, it is a little bit harder to concentrate. You know, it's harder to really buy in on it, I think. But you know, so is life. Okay, yeah, this is a bot, right? This is a really weird place. Not very good. All right, I'm gonna walk you guys through this deck real quickly, and then
Victory.
I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'm gonna try to concentrate and play it. My brain kind of shuts off a little bit on these, but I need to for the sake of you, for the viewer. I want to make sure you guys have good decks to play. So, and apparently this is one of the better ones by most people's estimations for pool 2. So let me take a screenshot real quick. Get this sucker on screen so we can check our deck list over the time. You guys heard any rumors or any sort of updates on like a deck tracker for Marvel Snap? I feel like the game's popular enough that somebody's gonna do it. I think the issue is that you know, most of the popularity is born out of the mobile audience, and mobile deck trackers aren't really a thing so much. I mean, there have been some, but I think it's less of a market and harder to pull off. So that might be discouraging people. I don't know how many people are playing this on Steam, where the deck tracker would probably be best utilized, right? So that may feel like it's hampering the market for deck trackers and those who would create them at least a little bit, I'm sure. Untapped is apparently working on one. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's HS Replay people for those who play Hearthstone. Untapped is their like all over brand with Magic and other card games and stuff. All right, let me add a deck here. That would be great. We know HS Replay deck tracker stuff's good, so. Boom. Pool 2, baby. I actually did the right deck on time the first time. Aren't you guys proud of me? And now I'm gonna hide it. Why is my face gone? There it is. All right, so this is a pool 2 control deck that utilizes a lot of on reveal cards and synergies. Now, I still think control is a little bit of a misnomer in Marvel Snap in general. You know, it's really more about like disruption or teching and stuff than it is like raw control. But I get it. Like, you know, it's like more defensive or reactive. It's less about building your own threats. But even then, this deck does do a little bit of that, right? So you've got like the typical Odin White Tiger on reveal stuff here carried over from pool 1, which many people have found success with in pool 1. Even stuff like Spider Woman, I think, is pool 1, Jessica Jones. So a lot of this is very familiar, but there are a few select pool 2 cards that really do give this deck a lot of its disruption and control value, which are Scorpion. This can be a really big power swing overall because you're paying 2 energy for 2. That's already a little undercurve, but not bad. And then, you know, if this hits 4 or 5 cards in hand, right, you're talking about a 2/6 or a 2/7 effectively in a net power swing. Now, I will warn you that, you know, that's still dispersing that debuff across multiple units when sometimes it's more important to get stats isolated into a single location. So although this is big in totality, it's not always that effective, you know, at like winning a location. Because remember, the goal in Marvel Snap is not to have more total power than your opponent. It's to have power in the right spots. And cards like Scorpion that disperse that debuff, they aren't necessarily as good about putting power in the right spots. Does that make sense? I always want to warn people that, like, but it's still a card that gets played a lot. I still think it's worth it in most cases, right? It's still often worth, you know, a -2 in a lane or a couple lanes, which can be meaningful. The other cool card here is Iceman. This is going to be really disruptive. Anybody who's had Iceman played against them knows just how frustrating this card can feel when it hits something important or really throws off a curve. It can disrupt combos really nicely because this will increase the cost of a card by 1, which is really cool. You've got Korg in here to shuffle some rocks. I think Korg is pool 1, right? You've got Killmonger in here, which I'm a little iffy on this Killmonger because your deck has these 1-cost cards. So it feels like the Killmonger here could be a bit of a liability more than an advantage in some cases. But I think, particularly with Angela, you know, as long as you're using these to like buff your Angela, creating some space, Killmonger is fine. And there's a lot of Kazoo Zoo stuff in pool 1 and pool 2, which this answers really, really nicely. This can completely wipe out, you know, entire boards of certain decks. So this is more of a tech card. Now, I don't think we're going to see as much utility out of this in pool 3 when I'm playing this deck, because there's not a lot of 1-drops in pool 3 as much. Like, there's still some, like the sunspots and stuff show up clearly, but there's not the like wide breadth of zoo decks that that are out there. Is this pool 2 or 3? Well, somebody on YouTube asked me, but I've got 2 different sites telling me it's pool 2. I think it is, right? There's a couple people who are asking me if it's actually pool 2 now. You guys are making me doubt it, but I've had a couple different sources say that Killmonger is pool 2. Like, this says pool 2. There was one other site that said pool 2 as well. So I think so. I think it's pool 2 according to all the data I have. So Killmonger, Scorpion, and Iceman are really the kind of pool 2 contributions to this deck. I think you could maybe run a Shang-Chi in here if you wanted. I kind of like that. It does make this deck feel more control oriented. Oh, Storm is pool 2 too. Yeah, Storm. Okay, so we can talk about Storm too. And then Storm, another interesting pool 2 card. This floods the location. The last turn cards can be played there. You guys have probably seen this already. But what that means is you can have a really strong follow-up to this with something like Jessica Jones, really natural stat dump on your Storm location. Now, later in your life, when you get to pool 3, you're going to get Juggernaut. This is really cool to follow up with Storm. You see this a lot. You storm off the location, then you use Juggernaut to make sure your opponent can't add any additional stats there. Sometimes that gives you a free win on that location, kind of in a Professor X sort of vibe. So, okay, those are the pool 2 additions, right? And then the rest of this stuff is pretty standard. You guys have seen all this in pool 1. Does flooding kill the location as well? Yes, it turns it into the new location. So this can both exist as a way to counter, you know, if your opponent has a bunch of ongoing effects and you want to get rid of their ongoing location, you can do that, right? You can get rid of a limbo early, or you can use it to, you know, try to win a location too. A few utilities there. Can I explain the pool system? Yeah, so basically in Marvel Snap, you unlock cards as you progress along your collection level. And, you know, mine's obscenely high. But what that means is as you get to certain breakpoints, you will have collected every card of that pool. So, like, by the time you get to level 222, you're going to have every pool 1 card. Everybody has every pool 1 card. The order you unlock them might be a little different inside the pool, but by the time you get there, you will have cleared that pool and gotten all the pool 1 cards. Then you get into pool 2, and you might unlock cards in slightly different orders in pool 2, but by the time you get to level 474, you will have unlocked every pool 2 card. Everybody at that point will have all the pool 2 cards. Then you get into pool 3, and it's super big and takes forever. And again, it's random, or at least pseudo random, I think. But pool 3 is like enormous. So pool 1 and pool 2 are sort of the transition area, like getting into the open pool of pool 3, which can honestly be pretty frustrating, I think. So I don't know, did that explain it? I'm usually a PC player, but literally 90% of the time, if I'm on phone, rather play this than Hearthstone. Me too. Yeah, I don't really ever play Hearthstone on my phone. I sometimes play Battlegrounds on my iPad, I guess, but never on my phone. I don't know if I've updated Hearthstone for like the last 3 patches on my phone. So anyway, that's the deck. Those are the pool 2 additions that make it interesting. We're gonna try to play this in pool 3 and see how it goes. You know, as I always say, well, number one, we're not really well equipped for Bar Sinister, so that's a bit unfortunate as this rolls off tonight. But number 2, you know, we're playing against infinite level players, number 1, which that's fine. You can play infinite level players at all ranks. That's no big deal. But we're also playing against people with full collections because I'm pool 3, full collection. So, you know, we're going to be playing against decks that are well equipped to beat us, I think. Because we're limiting ourselves. Now this does seem like a bot though, so let's see if a pool 3 bot can beat us. Probably still yes. I think we might still lose, but we'll do our very, very best. Angela left feels like that's gonna give us a nice big advantage. Murder Worlds, yeah, definitely a bot. They're playing the same deck as me, by the way. This is a mirror match, man, which does make sense because for the bots, Marvel Snap does they do build decks. Am I gonna get a Killmonger? If so, we could definitely rock here, or I could just throw it away here too. I mean, I would absolutely play a Killmonger if we get it. It's a little early to commit to this line, but not really, because I'm gonna fill my mana anyway pretty reliably. Yeah, I think we do it. Anyway, bots are their decks are based off like player decks and stuff. They gather. Oh, maybe not a bot. Storm plays kind of sneaky. We've got the Jessica Jones there. I'm probably okay to try to commit that because we could use the White Tiger to snipe some stats there later as well if needed. 4 cards got debuffs, by the way. Killmonger. Okay, perfect. That would certainly feel nice here into the Angela Rock line. For now, let's see if Jessica Jones is enough to take this, and if not, I think White Tiger Odin Wright is a pretty good follow-up as well. Pretty likely to put us in a great spot. Classic White Tiger Odin action. Still holding up after all this time. Oh, Green Goblin's a little gross, but we're going to tie mid anyway. The Green Goblin Scorpion debuff coming back to bite us, though. So I guess the question is, I think we always want to Odin, right? I think we have to play it here. Killmonger thing is not going to work out necessarily. If they play a lot of 1-drops, it might still be better to Killmonger. We'll have to look at the math, but if this White Tiger goes left, I mean 14 is a pretty strong score left, not insane. That means we will guarantee a win. Oh, it's not going left, it's going mid, which means the Odin is kind of stranded here. Odin now does nothing, so we've got to decide between Chavez or some kind of Killmonger line. Killmonger clears stuff for me, but that doesn't really matter. It's clearing stuff for them too, but not left where I care about it, and it's only clearing 1 point right, which I don't really care about either. I might be best off here with just going for a Chavez. I mean, I guess Spider-Woman is just as good as Chavez right now. So I could play Spider-Woman Iceman for a little bit more power here. Because we're debuffing too. His Nightcrawler already moved. He was... I don't know. I wish it told you if this had moved or not. I don't remember. I'm blanking. But either way, this is fine. This is pretty easily losable, honestly. I think we don't snap here, for the record. We haven't been advantageous enough so far. I think we'll be fine. Because if they do commit anything left to win left, then they're not likely to win right at all, right? So... I guess it hadn't moved yet, huh? Either way, this works. Almost a dead-on mirror match. We don't have that Carnage is the only difference so far. Debris, I guess, either.
Victory.
Similar deck, though. Hey, Prime Marvel, man. Thanks for the 28 months. That's cool. A good fine win. Saw some of this deck work in action. We kind of saw the Storm stuff work the other way, but still the same plan. Ooh, Meek Mastery, dude. That's what we wanted. That's sick. I don't even think it's sneaky, dude. I think it's just good. That's awesome, though, dude. Congrats. I want to try that again for sure. All right, Korg early. We could hold the Korg for post Killmonger if we'd like to. We don't really know that Killmonger is going to have value, though. Turn 3, we've got Angela maybe. I'm gonna hold. If nothing else, using this as an Angela buff is nice. Some decks, you know, you really want to hold your one drops, because you might have like Angela or Bishop plays you're looking to work toward. This deck, I think that's a little less relevant because specifically you have a lot of 5 and 6 energy plays to fill. So ultimately you kind of end up running out of mana anyway. It's not like you've got a Sarah or something to discount a lot. So I think you're a little bit more free to tempo out in this deck. With that hood, we definitely want to hold our Killmonger till later, which also means we kind of want to hold our Iceman Korg till later if we can. I think a tempo Enchantress here is probably just fine. I don't anticipate a lot of ongoing effects with the hood. So we'll just play this for a body. We're going to get some nice mana freed up off these Grand Centrals, hopefully. I'm revealing first. This still doesn't feel like time for the... Still doesn't feel like time for the one drops. I mean, Killmonger is, if he comes down, potentially could snipe their hood, but they're just not playing it yet, so I don't know. Let's see. Okay. That's a good lockdown there, yeah. Tiger takes left. That's a big lane now for us. So now it's really going to be about putting stats right, eh? I mean, they're revealing first, so if we're expecting that demon to come down, Killmonger is actually worth a 9-point swing, which is as much or more than Chavez, right? I'm wondering if something like this doesn't make more sense. The problem is if we commit to this mojo, we might be in trouble. Right? I mean, I could put 2 here, but it feels like a little overkill because we're already up 15. What's their most likely play? Like a Dr. Doom or something? Are they really going to fill 3 spots here without a Sarah? I don't see it. I think this is fine. I don't think they're going to fill 3 slots here. And I think I need more power here. I don't think they fill here. Yeah, they don't. Okay. It's Onslaught and Demon, I guess? Yeah, this is fine, but... Oh, actually, we just tie, which that's okay too, but man, that's closer than I wanted. I didn't really plan for the tie. Would Chavez have won this lane though? We would have gone to 10, and no, they would have had 14. No, so this was the play. Weird game, man. Weird game. I don't know. That game went weird. I don't know. Their hand was just clunky stuff, I feel like. Good win though, honestly. It's fine. What do I got here? Ooh, draw cards. Let's go. Collection level 69. Nice. You guys got to see it. You were here for it. Congratulations. How fun. Look at all these infinite cards. I'm getting so close, guys. I'm getting so close to having a fully infinite base set. I can feel it, dude. I can see it. We're getting so close. So close. Have you tried Gambit delete everyone combo? Yeah, I've done some long Onslaught Mystique stuff before. I've done it with Gambit, I've done it with Hazmat, I've done it with Ironheart, or actually all 3 I think were in the same deck maybe. I do want to do that for YouTube because it's so hilarious to watch it unfold. As long as you don't get into a Gambit Wolverine loop, that can be a little annoying. Okay, since that's going to lock off, I think tempoing a 1 cost is fine. That seems okay. Can you recommend any full-time Snap creators? You saying I'm not... You saying 1 video a day is not enough for you? Are you telling me that I'm not good enough? Excuse me? Yeah, I can. The people I've seen on YouTube putting in the most work so far are... let's see. People on YouTube I've seen putting in the most work. Oh, Fresh Lobster, this guy. Cozy Snap. TLSG, I think is his name. He's been putting out some videos. This Alexander Kochia guy seems to get a lot of views. I'm surprised by it, but Alexander Kochia. I haven't really watched a lot of these people. Oh, Teddy Ninja, I've seen getting some views. So, ooh, that's a little nerve-wracking. Can they beat 7 there? Probably with Ant-Man, right? That's pretty nerve-wracking. Ugh, gross. Sunspot, man. Killmonger would really open up things for us. It's gonna be hard to win, right? How is it only turn 4? Why does it feel like we're 8 turns further along than that? Surely they win here, right? Oh yeah, dude, we need Killmonger bad, real bad. Their whole deck just falls over to Killmonger. Oh my god, how can we not have a Killmonger, dude? Please, please, God, Killmonger me, man. Their whole deck just absolutely collapses to Killmonger. Are you kidding? Please, Killmonger me, bro. Please. If not, I can try to win off Odin White Tiger, but it's gonna be tough. God, Killmonger, it just brutally murders them. It's a 1 out of 4. Come on, baby. Killmonger me. Oh, it's always a Chavez. I can't get Killmonger. Yeah, we only got a 14 there. That's not enough. Yeah, we lose. Chavez screwed me. So yeah, those were the names that came to mind. I'm sure there are more. I just saw Mogwai made a Marvel Snap video. I hadn't noticed one of these before. Mogwai is a big Runeterra creator. He made one Marvel Snap video. I wonder if it was sponsored. Yeah, it was. Okay, that's why. He might do more though if it goes well. How much do I like Iceman as a card scaled from 1 to 5? Not a lot. I mean, he's fine. Two. Power level though, I think is pretty solid. I would say like 4. He's very commonly one of the most played 1-drops because the disruption potential is really high. So I think really solid 1-drop. Oh, 5 rocks. Oh boy, we're gonna need some power here. I'm gonna hold the Iceman for an Angela. We need more ways to make things and do stuff. May backfire, but we should have plenty of mana since we're gonna be drawing a lot of rocks anyway. We're not worried about energy limits so much since our hands are gonna be so dead. Hey, OB Firmo, dude, thanks for the 100 bits. Iceman cannot go to 7, no. It's maximum 6. But I mean, it can still functionally be very disruptive, right? Because, you know, if they have a thing they're really trying to line up on turn. Oh, wow. Come on, robot, dude. That reads robot to me, honestly. I'm annoyed. I'm reading robot here, man. Oh my god, dude, it's just all Subterranea. Oh, come on. This is a robot if I've ever seen one. 15 cards in deck, 10 of them are rocks. Oh my god. Alright, this should be fine. I think this will be enough power. We go to 8 here. They have to add 6. I mean, it's not impossible, right? It's not impossible. Could go this and add 6. We go to 11. They need to add 9. I mean, I just wanted to play on curve because these go together next turn, right? These are my green bros. Enchantress and Scorpion, my green bros. I think it'll be fine. We're gonna try it and see. They might play like a you know, Professor X mid or something, which would nope. They're going there. Okay. Well, that beats it. Okay. Good news is we couldn't have beat that anyway, so good that we pushed some stats the other side, I guess.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, this feels unwinnable. I mean, we don't know how many rocks they have, right? Their hand could just be all rocks. I'll play it out, man. Honestly, I don't care about cubes. You should retreat here if you're playing yourself, but I'm just playing for stream. I don't care. We'll play it out. Yeah, that'll do it. Would have been cool if I had an Odin there. I think we were losing twice, right? So yeah, Odin could have flipped that back. I don't think that was a bot, by the way. I thought it was at first. I think it was at first. I thought it was a bot, like lane read with that Juggernaut, but I think they just had it for real, straight up. Yeah, exactly. A lot of decks are trying to line up a specific sequence of plays at the end of the game, so Iceman can really disrupt that sequence, right? All right, Killmonger here. I doubt we're really going to play another Zoo deck like that last one, though. I've seen this random Vengeance name popping up a lot. I don't know if that's a bot name. They used to be shaped like that, like an adjective and a noun. I don't know that they still are, though. Not sure. I don't know about you, but I'm addicted to this game. Yeah, I mean, I've played like 5,000 plus games at this stage, so I mean, at least a little addicted, maybe. Storm here to counter whatever this Invisible Woman combo is. I think we'll try to snap too, because they're probably going to be relying on this for some sort of hella play or whatever. This could really disrupt them. Now, I don't actually have a great follow-up here to win the lane necessarily, so exposing ourselves to a little bit of risk perhaps, but hopefully ultimately if we break their combo, then it'll still work well for us. This is probably the most power I can put out right now. May not be enough, man. I don't know. They didn't add any though, so probably will be. Yeah, there's the Hellcows. Definitely Hella deck. Man, they didn't hit their Hella there though. We might actually still get screwed if they can hit the Hella. Dang, dude. We may be screwed anyway. I'm suddenly very nervous. All right, these are gonna move there and get buffed, which is really nice, and then I guess we lose. Man, did they just top deck Hella? No way. Did they just top deck Hella? That now implies a top deck Hella. I feel bad abusing my ability to play it out because I don't care. Normally, again, I'd always retreat here. I think you 100% retreat here, but we're gonna play it out because I just don't care. Oh yeah, we're so screwed. That's a great turn 5 fill into the 6 Hella. They completely screwed us. We could have Enchantress the Invisible Woman too, but too late now, right? Like, try to play it straight. Maybe should have went for the guarantee instead. Did we have the Enchantress in hand the whole time? I think so, right? Oh, this moved here. Are you kidding me? That's unlucky. Yeah, we always lose. We would have to get like some just absolutely obscene luck here to win. Should always retreat here, like I said, but well, that's not the obscene luck we needed, unfortunately. Giganto had to roll left for us to win, maybe. Wasn't even that unlikely though, I guess. It's 1 and 3. Not that unlikely. I think we maybe could have gone for the Enchantress for the more guaranteed play. Enchantress on 5, try to hit the Hella then. 5,000 games compared to your million Hearthstone games. You'd be surprised how quickly it's catching up though, because games are really fast in Marvel Snap. I mean, I've probably played like what, 30, 40,000 Hearthstone games, maybe more than that, because I think I have like 20,000 wins, 25,000 wins maybe. Dude, we were just playing a lot of what appear to be bot names tonight. I don't know why I'm running into so many bots this evening. Bar Sinister. We are not well equipped for Bar Sinister. I mean, the best thing I can really do is what, like a Jessica Jones, and I've heard Odin will like bug out the game, but it's a bot. I mean, what if I just do this? What if we just debuff their hand by 4? I mean, I don't know. It's a bot. It might work. Let's try it and see. Kind of fun, at least, if nothing else. It means you're pretty much always losing this lane, I think, but not many people at 7K collection level. Yeah, I don't think it cares once you just have all the cards, though. Aw, that would have been nice, too. Good for White Tiger Odin. I can just kind of not play anything else, really. Oh, I mean, I guess I can still... I got spots here, right? Yeah, oh yeah, oh, but I was gonna say, like, but I don't normally have this problem. I don't normally just play a lot of bots. I almost always play, I'd say 70-80% humans, maybe, honestly. Wow, dude, every time I scorpion people, they just come back to bite, dude. They just comes back to haunt me, doesn't it? We can actually Odin this back over if we want. I mean, I could play Jessica Jones here and then just White Tiger here and then just Odin that back, and we like pretty much always win that lane, I think. It's a little backwards because we can also just power through those stats with a White Tiger, you know? Just add 3 dudes there and have 21 is a plus 14. But I kind of think it's more fun to send it back. I'm gonna send it back, guys. I want to send it back. It's more fun. It's more fun. It's a robot, so they won't know that it's more fun, but it's more fun. More fun. Okay. Warpath is spooky, but should actually still be okay. I mean, right now we're still winning mid, right? Like, how dead is their hand? Okay, they're going for something here. What is it? Let's see. That's fine. Odin would be bad, though. We don't want Odin to... Okay, going for some kind of shenanigan, maybe? I don't know how the deathlocks really give you shenanigans, though, do they? Yeah, this is absolutely a bot. I mean, that does put them ahead mid, yes. But it's 100% bot. All right, we're gonna try this shenanigan here.
Opponent snapped.
Gonna hopefully the Odin doesn't get deleted. That would be very bad. But shenanigans are afoot otherwise. Wow, dude. Dude. Dude, these bots cheat, bro. Come on. I told you we took the shenanigans out. The game was an easy win if you just play right, but shenanigans are afoot. That'd be a good shirt, like shenanigans are afoot, and it's just like a picture of a foot. Who would wear that shirt? I would definitely wear that shirt. All right. Yeah, outplayed by rocks, right? The bots know, man. They can see your plays. Oh, Mr. Metal's a real person. He's a fellow streamer. Let's see if we can bait an early snap. I'm playing a bad deck, so... Well, not bad, but good deck, but old, you know, low collection deck, I guess, let's say. Gonna be tough to win, I bet. Oh, Killmonger's nice there. Okay, that's a good start. We don't mind an early Jessica Jones, sure. Oh, nice. Nice. Let's go. Oh, he wants me to snap. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. Dang it, dude. I should have played it out. It'd be more fun. We take those. Free streamer wins. Yeah, the bots cheat sometimes, especially the higher collection level bots. Whoa, whoa, don't freak out.
Wind, aid my
Stop.
hand.
Shang-Chi. All right, I am sort of screwed by this right now because I can't play anything. But we can White Tiger it. We can maybe Killmonger that Sunspot, right? There's certainly still some angles for us to pull this off. Oh, wait. Oh, hold up. There's no way I commit the Angela there. No. Never. Never. 'Cause I can't scale it at all. Okay, so we've pretty much lost left. Even now, a White Tiger plus Killmonger. I mean, it does still win technically, so we'll have to see how it goes. Number one, do we find a White Tiger? You know, there's a few thoughts there. Bar Sinister we're really not well equipped for. Now, a White Tiger would absolutely dominate left in this case, but it would lose Bar Sinister. Am I ever better off just building out the giant Jessica Jones here? If I do, I can play a top deck Tiger mid and then an Odin mid and push 14 to the left, which actually currently doesn't win the game. Because you assume the sunspot will get bigger. It doesn't always get bigger because they may fill their mana, right? They may fill their mana. But anyway, I think it's okay. This plays around any disruption, number one. We don't have a lot of things to do anyway or play anyway, so I think this gives us the best outs. Oh, we actually did hit this. Okay, interesting. We're going to 16 here. I mean, it's not impossible, right? It's not impossible. They have to win mid and right as well. So it's, I mean, right I think will be pretty trivial for them to win, honestly. They did lose their Shang-Chi though, which would be nice here maybe. So I guess we'll see. Do like a hobgoblin here. Oh, Gamora. Okay. So I think the play for them here is like they can't just pass because they lose mid if they pass, right? So they have to play mid, and I'm gonna add 7 here. We're going to 16. Can they win right and mid with only 3 energy? How do you win right and mid with only 3 energy, right? Because they need 3 to go to 16, or they need 3 to go to 16. So you know, I went 16 here, so they need at least 3 energy. There's no way you win right or mid with 3 energy, right? So I think we're safe here. I feel like this is actually a pretty good chance to. Oh yeah, okay, they see it too.
Victory.
I was gonna snap. Feels really safe to snap here, but hey, 2 wins, nice. That was a good win. That was a legit, just great win with this deck, you know. Just doing the thing here. That felt nice. I need a few more of those for the video. When is Storm good? So a few times, if you have something like Jessica Jones in hand, Storm can be a great lead into the Jessica Jones, so that you know, you're just dumping power post Storm and making it pretty likely that you can win a lane. Storm can be good if there's a location you don't want to deal with. She can just change the location away. Oh my god, dude, I have the same Pixel Angela. I got a golden version now. It looks so sick, by the way. It looks really, really cool. Dude, Patriot and Brood. If I just go for 4 Patriots and then I play a Brood, can I lose? I mean, I also have 4 blue marvels, which is pretty insane as well, though. It's probably just better, right? Probably safer if I want to go that route. This turn's a little clunky, though, man. I can tip with this Killmonger probably, but I kind of hate it. It's definitely early. I'm not ever killing anything with it. What did they play last game? They had like Scorpion, Shang-Chi stuff. Yeah, I think it's fine. We saw Sunspot, I guess, but I think it's okay. So I do really need to be mindful of the Shang-Chi if I go Bar Sinister, Jessica Jones, right? I don't think that's our best line. I think we probably want the blue Marvel mid and just hope for the best. I'm playing blue Marvel mid. What am I doing on 6? Because Odin's really not that strong. I guess I can just like Chavez right. It's not too bad. This lane's a little tough to win. I could give up. Could try to give left. I don't think I need to yet though, right? I think we're gonna blue Marvel mid. I think that's really one of the best plays I can make here. Is counter queuing a thing? Probably you could, yeah, at high ranks. I suspect you could. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really matter too much for us, I don't think. Let's go here. Just net some nice +4 everywhere. I don't think it's the best, but it plays around that Shang-Chi we saw earlier. So that's nice. Say there's a pretty good chance Spider-Woman Korg is a better turn 6 than Chavez or Odin. If they played a Sunspot and they got big, the Odin right could be good for that Killmonger, I guess. Like maybe they play a Sunspot mid here and it just goes big, right? Then we could maybe do some work with Odin, but otherwise probably not looking at Odin to be any good. Oh, snap. Fun. Fun. I just want to say thanks for doing some snap videos. Got into it recently. Been binging it. Surprised how fun it is. Nice, dude. First I thought you said I've been bringing it. I was like, dang. Is this game the Hearthstone killer? I don't think so. I think they're serving slightly different audiences, honestly. I feel like Snap is more of a like dudes just playing this on their phone kind of game, and not necessarily card game people so much. Like, it's both, of course. Card game people can enjoy this too, but I think to some extent there's like a side of it that's like it's more accessible to a lot of different people. Why am I not? Oh, there we go. Chavez. Okay. Yeah, this certainly seems more likely to win, doesn't it? And I feel pretty confident here. I mean, Sarah's always scary, but there's only one card going here. Could maybe be some sort of like Magneto play that pulls some stuff. That could hurt me a little. Like if Magneto pulled Killmonger here, they've got like 18. But Killmonger's buffed so much, like we'd still win left. Is there any other big disruption? I mean, Shang-Chi left means we win right always, and we're winning mid. I mean, I don't know. I'm actually willing to try this out. Let's see how it goes. I feel pretty good about this. I think being ahead mid really helps, because I think it's a little bit harder for them to add stats mid, maybe. Certainly ways this can backfire, of course. Things can always backfire. But I feel okay. There's the Shang-Chi we talked about, yeah. Ooh, arrow might be enough. Okay, wait. Why does that work that way? That's annoying. That's not enough, yeah. Oh my, oh wait, it is enough! Oh! No, it's not the sunspot! No! Dude. Gamora. I don't know if it mattered, actually. Did it matter? No, it didn't matter. Okay, Gamora didn't matter. The arrow is perfect, though. Shang-Chi arrow distributing my stats. Dude. The sunspot at the end. That was an that's exactly, that was one of those. No, yes, no. Oh, maybe it did matter. Well, I mean, certainly this getting buffed would have won us right with the arrow. I don't guess there's any way for me to play that differently though than in win, right? The sunspot might have made the Odin a little better, but I guess the way the on reveal worked, the Spider Woman. Yeah, the Spider Woman hit the. I thought I revealed first. Why did Spider Woman hit left? Am I insane? Shouldn't I have revealed here and debuffed here and then arrow pulled me over? Sarah reduces cards by 1, so they basically had 4 mana discount on everything. A floor of 1, but I revealed second. Wasn't I ahead? I was ahead mid, and I thought I was ahead left because I had Jessica Jones here. They only had Thing. I was up 24-20. I was up like 11, something insane left. Oh, it was Invisible Woman. Oh, that's why. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah, that's why. I forgot about Invisible Woman here. Yeah. This didn't reveal until end of game, and then it got pulled over. That's why. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Good spot. Oh, it was a good game, though, man. That was a fun game. That was really close. That was awesome. No pixel variants today. That's a crazy looking leader, though. Morbius, Quake, cute Devil Dino. Could not care less about Yellow Jacket. That's pretty cool. Rock Slide looks nice. Ooh, there's that golden Angela I was talking about, guys. Look at that. Golden pixel Angela with like whatever this is. Starburst or something. I forget what they're called. That's beautiful, man. Yeah, see you in hell, Bar Sinister. Yeah, we're done with the Bar Sinister featured now. Yeah. Done with that. How do I feel about Collector? He's a little weaker now. He used to give +2 and he was insane. He was in so many decks. Collector, Moon Girl, and Devil Dinosaur all used to be dramatically better than they are now, and they were very powerful together. I mean, just everywhere, honestly. But they all got nerfed. So now they're worse. This was like a pretty good opportunity to win, right? Because you know they're not playing anything here, so we're gonna net a two power advantage immediately, and then hopefully we can get like an enchantress is enough to take it. I mean, that's not a given by any means, but a Jessica Jones would help. Korg Iceman actually give me the same upside as enchantress, minus mana flexibility, but I don't think mana flexibility is gonna matter much when we're looking at a 5/6 anyway. Okay, I mean, we lost the on reveals, but more importantly, we're winning the stats here, I think. Just can't play Killmonger, I suppose. So, I mean, this appears to be a Destroyer deck. I can't quite get enough stats for Destroyer. I mean, I guess Odin Spider-Woman, if they reveal first, does set up the Destroyer. I mean, we know they're playing it. We know they're playing it here.
Opponent snapped.
It's gonna go to 17 because of this. So I'm revealing first, unfortunately, though. So I don't beat it. I don't beat it. Well, actually, I don't beat it anyway because we only go to 15, and they would be going back to 16 after the Spider-Woman. So assuming they have Destroyer, we always lose. This is not enough either. This is only 16, and it goes to 17 after the Nova. So there's no way to win. No way to win. I'm going to show you guys that we're going to lose, but just we're going to lose. So enjoy. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Again, you should always retreat. Obviously, we knew we were going to lose, but good to show you guys because I don't care about my cubes at all. The Nova making the big difference there. Revealing second also making a big difference. If we reveal second, we would have been better off, right? Yeah, Collector still has some bounce bros decks, people call them. Like there's like Beast and Falcon stuff, and I don't think I see him with Morbius Swarm stuff anymore, but that used to be another way when he was pre-nerf. There was some crazy Mobius Collector Swarm decks that were awesome. With Killmonger in hand, we might want to hold on to these a minute. So not a terrible card, but just not as good as he used to be. He used to be completely insane. Like just so bonkers great Collector was. Okay. Patience paying off here, perhaps. Killmonger this turn I think is okay. Storm for 6 is not okay. I don't think we need to get greedy on the Killmonger. Killing the Iceman is reasonable enough and certainly opens up my follow-up plays too, which is really good. We could actually even Odin the Killmonger as well if we think that makes sense. Oh wow, even more ones in there. Okay, cool. Oh, never mind, they're all back. Scratch that. I just got this Pixel Carnage yesterday. I thought it looked pretty cool. We can actually Odin anything we want here by moving some of these out on turn 6. Oh, but I really do want to get a White Tiger lane too, though. I can't White Tiger here and then Odin, like, additionally a Killmonger. I don't think we'll really need to, though, right? Because they already cleared all the other stuff. Oh, I can't play White Tiger anyway because Dream Dimension's going to mess me up. So we're going to have to find an alternative. This won't matter, right? Oh, no, it could. On turn 5, it could. Yeah, it could matter. It's worth it for sure. They're already kind of mana checked, so. Enchantress would be a really good top deck now. Oh my god, please Enchantress me. Please. Oh, I just realized New York is moving. I got really lucky that New York didn't move left. Oh, I would have been screwed, actually. I would have been so screwed if it moved left. I don't know what we're playing against here. Carnage Wong and Baron Mordo. I don't know what their end game is. Normally I have a pretty good idea of what we're playing against, but I have no idea. I honestly have zero idea what we're doing. It's pretty much my standard state in card games, I guess. Table? Like a mill? A mill deck? What did they get? They got Enchantress and they got what did they get? I don't even know. I mean, what is my goal here? I don't really have a goal. I mean, none of this does anything. We know they're not playing Magic. And I always lose here unless they move out, but I don't know. Let's just see. I'm just curious more than anything. I don't really feel good about this, obviously, but I'm just curious. What's going to happen here? I don't know if I'll win right because I don't know what they're playing there. What do they have? They have Enchantress and what do they get? What else did they get for me? Maybe a Spider Woman? Oh, Spider Woman mid, maybe? Is that big enough? That doesn't feel like it's going to be big enough. White Tiger or something, maybe? Oh, I forgot about the Killmonger killing my guy, but that lane didn't matter, so that's fine. Accidentally good play there. Spider Woman left. Oh, that's totally fine. Yeah, okay, cool. Spider Woman mid still would have been enough. They would have gone 15 to 18, so we would have been fine. Yeah, that's like a mill deck. That's pretty cool. Making me draw cards and then stealing from my deck Cable and Mantis and well, Mordo makes me draw. I bet they had like a Maximus in there as well. That's really cool. Oh, hey, boat times, man. GG. Yeah, dude, are you that was like a mill deck, it looked like, right? That's pretty fun. Did you have Maximus in there? Did you have who else am I forgetting? There's one other card, right? One other good mill card. Cable, Mantis. Oh, do you have Yondu to destroy cards too? That'd be fun. That seemed really neat. Mill, no Maximus, but I'd have Black Bolt. Oh, fun. Black Bolt. You just don't want me to have any cards at all, do you? I like it. I think that's awesome, man. I hope we get one or two good mill support cards. I feel like we're close to getting there. Okay, good turn 3-4 with Storm, Jessica Jones here. Bifrost, we might also be able to create some surprises there. Looks like that might be a bot name. Not sure. What happens when you overdraw? You can't. You just go to 7 cards in hand and then nothing happens, basically. You just don't draw it. It doesn't like burn or, you know, there's no like fatigue damage in this game either. So basically nothing is the answer. Honestly, maybe we just try to stack stuff right. I don't know. I don't really want to go toe to toe with that Sunspot right now, and they just added even more stats. I want to go even less. Thank you, Cloak. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Cloak. I guess I could also just use Killmonger here, maybe. Oh, but that's gonna move to the right. No, I don't want that. I mean, I think they're gonna have a hard time beating Jessica Jones there, right? So I think the question is, what are we I'm gonna move Storm there accidentally. Well, no, I can play the Jessica Jones actually, so I don't risk moving Storm there because it's after turn 4. So we play Jessica on 4. Storm goes here. That does mean I'm kind of screwing my own Storm location though a little bit, right? Maybe Storm's not the play right now. Maybe it is just Killmonger. I think it is, yeah. I think it has to be. We're losing our Korg, but we're killing their Sunspot, so I think we have to say that's a fine exchange. Because if I play the Storm and then put the Jessica Jones somewhere else, obviously that screws us a little bit, right? So it's gonna be tough for us to beat a Captain America Cloak lane. We just we get Enchantress to Captain America, so like maybe if they add small stuff there and they think it's good enough, that might be a way to beat a Captain America lane, but I think that's gonna be tough. Oh, they Storm this lane. Okay.
Aid my hand.
I really don't commit Enchantress then at all there. I know that. So we really are just pushing into mid. I think Spider-Woman and then an Odin Spider-Woman is the way to go. I suspect though we're probably going to be revealing first next turn, depending on how big this gets and if they commit anything here. So theoretically this could just be weaker than doing something like Angela Storm. That's 5 power. This adds another 2. Actually, no, it's about the same. This is fine. We'll try it. They play nothing? Yeah, so we are revealing first as feared, but my god, how can they possibly since we're revealing first, Spider Woman or Chavez is always better than Odin. It's just more total power. I'm very curious how they're planning to win both of these though. There's no death play. Like we're very far ahead. I actually think we snap right. I think it's a bot maybe, so I don't know. But I mean, I guess they could maybe win right. It's not that insane to win right. I don't know. Actually, the snapping here is probably wrong because they don't need to win both. They just need to win right. No. Delete that snap. Undo the snap. Oh, they don't play right at all though. Okay. This is absolutely a bot, and we win by 1 somehow. Okay, don't snap there, guys. That was a mistake because they don't like a single Magneto or a, you know, any good tin drop. Chavez would have won right. I don't know why I was so confident there. That was a faulty snap. Ignore that snap. I think it's because I have to pee. I'll be right back. Let me take a pee break and we'll be right back. Oh, hey, 2-Man Malone. Thanks for the gifted sub. I didn't even see this, man. Grats Seeker 270. That's really nice. What's your general opinion of Snap versus Hearthstone? I think they just serve different needs. I think Hearthstone is a really like sit down and play and like make a moment of it, and you know, like sitting down for a duels run or something, right? You're really just getting into it. You're committing to some gamer time. I think Snap is really more of a like, you know, I'm in bed on my phone, I'm on the toilet, I'm in the train. It's more like punchy and quick, you know, less of a committed experience and more of a really fun distraction, you know, like a good distraction. I think even the like quest model on Snap rewards that. Just play a few games a day here and there, try to get your quests done, that sort of thing. So hey Tingus, dude, what's up, man? It's really nice. Isn't Jessica gonna move? The thing that moves cards to the right does not like overlap the screen. It doesn't move the right to the left. It's only to the right. There's a wall. There's a wall there. Guys, I gotta take a pee break. I will be right back. Is there any sort of meta in higher pools? Yeah. It's definitely though more open than like Hearthstone, I think. In other words, you can take a homebrew deck and win a lot with it, or at least gain a lot of cubes with it, because the surprise value in any given deck in Marvel Snap is actually really high. Just having a surprise can really help you take cubes off people. So even if the win rate isn't great, if the cube rate is high, you can still climb. So you know, I think that helps. But still, yeah, there's still a meta. In fact, I was gonna maybe play just a meta deck tonight, like a Patriot Ultron or something. Showcase some of the better decks in the game right now for people. Yes, you can drop in ranks with a 70% win rate, and you can climb in ranks with a 30% win rate. That's exactly right. And in fact, I think a lot of people are going to do exactly that. I think a lot of people are going to win a lot of games and never hit infinite. I think people don't snap soon enough, which I'm actually probably also a victim of on stream, because I'm not really trying to climb right now, but also because I'm trying different decks. I think what you should really do is, I think you should play a deck, you know, whatever deck you're playing. I think you should try to learn said deck really well for like, you know, 20 games, 10, 20, 30 games, whatever it is, right? And then you should start to develop a snapping strategy around your sort of power draws or good hands. You know, you will find moments where you realize like, oh, this is the kind of hand where I always win games, right? I drew my Patriot. It used to be like Mr. Negative. As soon as you saw Mr. Negative, you snap early. As soon as you see Patriot, you snap. You know, if you have your Destroyer in hand, maybe you snap, right? If you've got a good Hela Invisible Woman set up, you snap on turn 2. Because you basically want to start taking those little chump cubes off people as soon as you can. Spider-Woman Odin's pretty solid here, maybe. I don't know though, it might be better here. I'm just thinking this lane could get destroyed by a destroyer. Play an armor here, destroyer here. Are we gonna have the same problem we had before where I can't beat a destroyer? They go armor here. Could be a death deck too, actually. 0 makes me think destroyer for sure though. How do I win this, right? Like this puts me at 7 to 9. If they go armor, they could just also play destroyer here. I could go white tiger though, maybe to win here in the world of a destroyer here. 7 to 9. This is another, if they go armor here, this is another 11 point swing. All right, I don't know, man. This is tough. Is that armor? Oh, it's Mystique. What? I just gave them more negative stats for me though, so that's probably a good thing. So, okay. I don't know about this. I don't know what's happening here. So anyway, when you're snapping early, right, you basically your idea is like, I'm very likely to win this game. I just want one bonus cube when I take the win, right? Because sometimes snapping late, it's more likely your opponent will retreat. It's, you know, you're not as likely to play for those 4 or 8 cube games always if you snap late. So sometimes when you snap early, because you're recognizing, hey, I have a 70% win rate in this spot, I'm going to take on average then, you know, if I snap, I'm going to take a bonus 0.7 cubes or whatever. Like, yeah, sometimes I'll lose because it doesn't pan out perfectly, but you don't have to be 100% sure when you snap. You need to just play the percentages and gain those incremental cubes here and there, and that starts to stack up a lot over time, right? So if you have a 60% chance to win and you snap, right, basically whatever the extra cube total is, so it's 4 instead of 2 at the end of the game, right? So that's 2 cubes. A 60% chance to win is effectively equivalent to an extra 1.2 cubes on average if you snap when you have a 60% win rate. Now, you're not going to know that exactly, obviously, but that's where you start to get the intuition, the feel. You know, these sorts of matches I usually win. I got a 70% win rate. I'm going to snap. That's worth 1.4 cubes on average. You know, even if I lose, yeah, I'm effectively on average only losing 0.6 cubes because I'm doubling that 30%, 0.3, 0.6 versus 1.4. So, you know, those start to stack up and then you start to climb a lot. Are you going to be playing this much snap frequently? Not to be that guy, but I love your Hearthstone content. I don't really know, man, but I streamed Hearthstone for this beginning of the stream. I've put out a Hearthstone video every day. I'm actually putting out as much or more Hearthstone content right now than normal. Just because there are extra Marvel Snap videos, it doesn't mean you missed out on a Hearthstone video, right? It was either going to be nothing or an extra Marvel Snap video. So it's frustrating to me that even though I put out a Hearthstone video every day, I'm getting a lot of pushback. That's what I would have been doing normally. I'm just working extra hard for the Snap people. So it's frustrating. Hey, Metal, Mr. Metal, dude, thanks for the raid. 85 people, welcome, guys. Sorry to take some tiny cubes off you earlier. You got me back, though, didn't you? Yeah, you got me back. Maybe you won some cubes. I forgot. Did you take us for 8 there at the end? I think that was you, right? That was fun. That was fun. Of course, I'm at the rank floor, so I don't care. But, but you know, hopefully it was good for you. I don't know if you're trying to climb or not. I'm just bottoming out at 100 with no concerns, no fears. No, I agree. That's exactly what I was saying, right? It's I guess we just dump here, man. I don't know. This is going to move to the right too, so we're really kind of over committed here potentially, really, but just want to use this free energy while we can.
Wind.
So anyway, well guys, we're playing a pool 2 control deck. I'm slumming it in pool 2 for you guys, you know. Okay, so we're locked up here, but it's not. Oh, not yet. We're early up here. This will mean. I mean, surely I don't really need this Killmonger. Like, I'm gonna go to 7 here. We're losing -2, moving right. Is 7 enough to win right effectively? That's what I'm asking. It's certainly not impossible for them to put a 7 power play here for 4 energy, but I don't think they're gonna want to. I think I'm safe to recommit left. Let's try it. I'm gonna put this in too, just so that, you know what I could do? I could put this here maybe. That does mean the Green Goblin's going mid though. Yeah, I don't know about this. I actually regret this already. No, I'm stuck with that Green Goblin mid now, which is gonna be really hard to overcome. No, I hate this. I hate this. I wish I had dumped the Green Goblin right. No, this is wrong. Now, I mean, oh no, it's not stuck right, because oh yeah. Okay, we can maybe take left, but how? It's gonna be impossible. There's no way. I should have moved this Green Goblin away, man. Still would have been really tough to beat Rescue though, but I'm overcommitted here. There's just too much here. So overcommitted. But I can't pull this back. Oh my god, Odin left. Odin top deck, please. Oh, it's always Chavez. I can't get Odin. Where'd that lose? He's got Infinite and Jubilee, but I'm not sure how to put it all together. Here, I'll show you a deck list that I had. I didn't really find a lot of success with this, but again, I was playing a pool 2 deck at pool 3. So, you know, it may work better for you. Here you go. This was a, nope, that's not it. Is that it? Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, here you go. Jubilee, Infinite, pool 2, big deck. Here, I'll put it in chat. I think this should work pretty well for most folks. Just didn't work that well when I played it on stream. The Jubilee doesn't really pack the punch it needs against pool 3 decks. I feel like the inconsistency seemed to hurt a little bit, but there you go. Good luck. I wish you the best. Really enjoyed your Agatha today. Super fun. Yes, wasn't it really fun? Yeah, I agree. If you do Sunspot stuff, should you run armor to counter Killmonger? I don't know about should, but I think I've seen it, yeah. I mean, sometimes that'll fit naturally in a deck, like a Destroyer deck anyway, but yeah, I think that's reasonable. I feel like there used to be a deck that did that more commonly. I can't replace what it was. I think a Tempo Killmonger on 3 here should be fine since we got the Korg in hand. You know, Korg earlier is better than later, of course, because White Tiger can snipe that if we set it up. Korg earlier is better than later because you give your opponent more chances to draw a rock, right? They have a higher likelihood because they have more draws over the course of the game. Is that true? I guess, yeah, it's like a stacking percent. I said that without really thinking about it, but I think that's true. But in this case, should be okay. Do we just try to take a 50-50 White Tiger? Just go Jones here. I mean, we could try to put the Jones here to set up for a White Tiger to win left. I guess that's fine. This gives us the Odin play mid as well later, which is okay. It's going to be hard to win left potentially, but looks like a Destroyer deck for sure. So Destroyer's going to come down. Well, they need an armor this turn, right? We need Tiger to go right, maybe? Please? Oh, they go for the Professor. Oh, it's going right. Okay, nice. Now all we need to do is win mid. I guess Destroyer's coming down mid, and Wolverine will either move mid or left. Oh, we missed the Odin draw, of course, though. This Chavez, dude. I don't know how I feel about it. So Wolverine goes right. We can't lose. If Destroyer goes here, or we can't lose right anyway. We can still lose. Yeah, Destroyer here. I'm only adding 6. We're only going to 15. It's not enough. Oh, here though. This is enough. Why am I trying to play Enchantress? There's no reason. So this is 18, 20. If they play Destroyer, they only get 19 here. We always win, right? We always win. 20. It's 19 with Destroyer. If Wolverine goes there, Wolverine goes there. We always win, right? Am I forgetting anything? I think we're good, right? Is there anything I'm not thinking about here? 19 is not enough, so yeah, either way, wherever Wolverine goes, we're totally fine.
Enough said, bub.
That's fine. Nice, good win. Good win, just outmathed it, man. The Professor X actually might have saved me. If the Tiger Spirit had gone left, I don't know that we could have won there. The Professor X is what put them from 14, but there was like Wolverine risks, you know, quite a few things there that could have backfired. So pretty nice. Hey, your boy Coop, thanks for the 12 months, man. That's awesome. Yeah, we're winning with this deck, by the way, guys. We're doing fine. Hey, Raven, what's up, man? Morning. Oh, you UK people. Morning. Good morning to you. Good evening to me. It's good to see you, man. I've seen you putting out some snap videos on YouTube. I was really happy to see. I was talking a few, like, I don't know, during release, I guess, how I felt like a lot of Hearthstone people weren't exploring the Marvel Snap content opportunity. You know, maybe the game's not for them. I get it. Not everybody's going to enjoy it necessarily, but it did feel like a bit of a lost opportunity in some cases for me. Thought, man, people would really like this. I mean, do we worry about Killmonger here? So we could just play on curve. Zero goes away. I protect the Korg and Iceman. That's probably worth it. I don't want to play Jones on 4 though. Guess we got a good turn 5 sequence of options then in that case. Nova, sure. We did it for them. I don't know if they care. That seems like what they wanted anyway, so probably fine. Oh, Spider-Woman's gonna be good too, probably. Oh, you gotta be up for champs. Oh yeah, dude, good luck. Only started learning video editing a week ago. Wow, man. I'll be honest, I didn't actually watch the videos, so I can't offer any real material feedback there. I'm so sorry, but I did see them. You know, I saw the thumbnails and stuff, which they seemed fine from what I remember. But good luck, dude. I hope it's going well. I hope we find it lucrative and worth it. All right, push 7 here, 3 here. We're up 9 to 7. We're up 7 to 5. I kind of want to stack more left. I feel like we know they've already got a couple board spots locked up with fairly low power units. I should be able to outscale them to some extent left, right? I don't necessarily need to split my stats too much. I mean, we're always, oh, dude. Good thing we didn't. The White Tiger would have got owned. Would have gotten owned. So now we're really just at a question of, can they beat right? We're definitely winning left, but can they beat right? I guess if they just play Destroyer, they win right, yeah. Death wins right. Yeah, we're kind of screwed, right? Yeah, we don't ever win here. That said, I'm going to play it out so we can see. I want you guys to get a complete experience, but I think you should retreat here if you care about your cubes. Yeah, there it is. We don't ever beat that in Space Throne, right? We just don't have any stats that big. Maybe if we were running a, you know, Shang-Chi, we could have tried to hold for a late game swing, but no Shang-Chi in this list. I think you could put Shang-Chi in here for the record. Maybe depending on your local meta read, Shang-Chi / Enchantress could be more powerful, depending on what you're facing off against. Maybe Hearthstone content creators are worried about splitting their channel. Yeah, I get it. I mean, there's a risk of that for sure. I even feel it a little bit on YouTube, but a lot of people don't even make YouTube videos, really, right? So it's just a chance to make a video. I don't know how streaming people feel about splitting the channel too much. I don't know if that's a risk or not. Never really thought about it. But on YouTube, it does have a downside because I actually think my Marvel Snap videos do a little bit worse because what happens is for YouTube, right, it's not going to do a great job, at least now, especially at knowing the difference of who should get what videos. Like, should we give this video to this guy or this guy? Do they like Marvel Snap or Hearthstone? So what happens is they'll serve Marvel Snap videos to people who only like Hearthstone, and those people will say, oh no, I'm not watching that, which then YouTube's recording and saying like, oh, the click-through rate on this video is a lot worse because a lot of people aren't watching it, and then they'll serve it to fewer people, even though a lot of the people who didn't get it might be Marvel Snap fans. It's just oh god, we're gonna get this stuff happening, aren't we? You know, what's gonna happen? I haven't seen this Zola thing yet. They actually got Barst in the stream, though, got turned off. So anyway, that doesn't feel like the right way to do this, but I honestly don't know. I honestly have no idea. I don't know if that's right or not. I have no clue. So anyway, you know, it's taking the Marvel Snap videos a little bit longer to grind out the views because YouTube is like serving them more over time and kind of punishing them initially, I think, for their low click-throughs. But that's kind of a function of the algorithm screwing with itself. So it's just, you know, it's a little thing. And then, you know, on the other side of things, people might get served Hearthstone videos that are really trying to find the Marvel Snap stuff and not getting it. But so far, the Hearthstone videos don't seem to be suffering too much from the Marvel Snap. I mean, my views are kind of down across the board right now, but the Hearthstone videos are still more or less finding as many views as I would expect them to have. You know, like duels run 60,000 almost. That one video got 50. The highlights are getting a little less, but that's normal. Okay, what are we playing here? Jessica Jones gets big. Chavez kind of does the same thing, but doesn't even bigger. A little risk to Shang-Chi, I guess, but who cares, right? I mean, Spider-Woman's pretty nifty. That gets really small. Does that matter for shenanigans? I'd rather play Odin Spider-Woman there, though. I need to pay attention. This is just a bot, but still need to pay attention. You feel beholden to Hearthstone? No. Oh, dude, magic. Maybe not a bot. Maybe. Well, I don't know. That breaks any of the shenanigans, though. Maybe still a bot. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, maybe not a bot? I don't know. That was a weird game. I was talking about other stuff the whole time anyway. But no, I don't feel beholden to Hearthstone. I still have a lot of fun playing Hearthstone. No, I feel very lucky to have Hearthstone, honestly. It's an incredible like YouTube game for YouTube because there's so much new content, there's so much stuff to talk about all the time. It's really nice. I don't know, a lot of people seem to frame any other game or any other thing as like really competitive with each other, like, oh, this one's gonna kill this one, or oh, you have to pick one. I don't really see it that way. To me, it's like expanding my opportunities. Like having a second game just gives me more cool stuff to do and play and talk about, while still, you know, playing and talking about the old one too. But it's just a more organic fit, I feel like, to have both. It's nice. You're getting a lot more bots tonight. Maybe because I'm playing this deck that doesn't use new cards. I don't know if your matchmaking is, I don't think it's per deck. I think it's historically been per collection, not per deck. I don't think it knows that my deck is only pool 2 cards and limits my opponents in that way, but you're new to card games? I would say this is a little bit more new player friendly than something like Hearthstone. That's my instinct anyway. The Hearthstone has a lot more cards and a lot more to parse and read. I actually think this has as much. Oh, why didn't I? Guys, I forgot to switch the screen. You guys gotta yell at me. You guys gotta yell at me. You guys have to yell at me if I forget to switch the screen. All right, we can snipe off that blade, but that's only gonna put this to 9. I mean, we go to 10 here, but you know that bishop's gonna get bigger than that. So I guess we could try to hit a white tiger. Like snipe a white tiger. You guys gotta yell at me. I need you to keep me, keep me in check here. White tiger left, I would feel pretty good about winning left. I think it's definitely possible. Of course it goes mid where it only adds 2 power. That's great. Okay, we lose. I mean, does Killmonger ever just guarantee us mid? But it doesn't matter, I got one right too, now we lose.
Escape.
Yeah, Snap has a low floor but a high ceiling skill-wise. Yeah, I think that's accurate. There is a lot of depth in the decision-making and high-end Snap battles, which I'm not doing at all right now because I'm not paying attention. I need to get in the zone. I'm playing this old deck. I need to get in the zone. I need to get in the zone. All right. Pretty high curve hand. Might be hard to squeeze this in around an Angela. I think we play it early. If the hand was lower curve and I was more confident we'd have mana later to spare, you know, I think we hold. But we'll top deck Angela, yeah, of course, always. That's basically guaranteed. As soon as you guarantee, as soon as you commit the one drop, because your hand is clunky, you always top deck the Angela. It's always true. Always, always, always. Ooh, spicy. Okay. Yeah, they might not be able to compete with two Hulks here, so that's nice. That's pretty good. Transform all them babies into Hulk. Yeah, guys, I wouldn't worry about running out of characters for Marvel stuff. I think there could maybe be an argument of running out of good characters or like known characters, because you know they definitely front loaded the like powerful characters stuff to, you know what, I have a complete curve. I might just commit mid. We're pretty far ahead, right? In other words, I don't care about rocks because my curve is finished anyway. Could save this to like maybe beat something like an Iron Man. Daredevil's gonna make my life a little awkward because they may want to do something like a Hobgoblin or a wow, they just played that rock only? Really? Interesting. No, I think I stick here. If they Hobgoblin anything, we can just Odin it back if we need to. They may go ahead and Professor X left, but then I don't know how they win the other two lanes if they do. I think this effect looks so cool, by the way. You can see the card kind of transparent there with the Daredevil effect. You guys don't know Daredevil. They get to see my plays and then decide what to do. But anyway, you know, I don't think they'll run out of characters. There's just endless, comic books just have endless side characters and little stuff. But will they be exciting characters that people care about? I think that is a little more risk. That's a Shang-Chi, I'm screwed. Jubilee. Armor actually saves the day. I think they might have been digging for a Shang-Chi. Like trying to hit it off the Jubilee to pull out of the deck. Like they might have been missing it. And they pulled the armor, which means they're out with the Shang-Chi is gone, which means they can't win anymore. That's pretty amusing. That's fun. Yeah, of course you can make people care about characters, but that's people who are already invested and already playing. That's harder as a sell for new players. My curve's busted. Because like if somebody who's not playing the game or has gone away from the game, you know, maybe they've stepped away for a little while. When they see that, you know, what's a silly sounding what's a silly sounding character? I don't know any Marvel characters offhand that are really goofy, but like, you know, Pancake Man. It's like, oh, Pancake Man's coming to Marvel Snap. Everybody get excited for Pancake Man. I don't ever win TVA naturally, right? We could storm it off if we want here. That's pretty nice. But I don't have enough stuff to win it naturally, so I think we TVA it off, yeah. Or storm it off, I mean. Our opponent may make some suboptimal plays. If you see Pancake Man in an advertisement, Pancake Man's on his way to Marvel Snap. You better get it downloaded now if you want to get to play Pancake Man early. People are gonna go like, oh, yeah. I'm not big on pancakes. Yeah, but don't. Hey, he's got a sidekick, the Maple Syrup Man. It's like, yeah. Together, their forces combine into a sticky paste. It's like, yeah, I don't want to see their sticky paste bin, bro. No thanks, man. I'm gonna pass on the sticky paste combo here. So I think people have to care at least a little bit. you know, they gotta care a little. Man, I overcommitted maybe. I don't know. You want to commit a little, but I might have overcommitted, huh? I can push the goblin back, but it's only if there's enough space, right? I mean, we'll try it. I mean, what's their move here? They probably just play... Well, they're not really on a good destroyer, unfortunately. They might think destroyer Colossus is sufficient, though, I guess. Because they get 6 mid. 9 mid, actually, with Bucky Barnes. Do I beat destroyer if I play Odin left? I mean, I guess destroyer mid's actually more power for them, but that doesn't, they can't do that. They need to win left and mid. So destroyer left is always the play. They have 19. I'm debuffing both because I have reveal second. So they have 17. The green goblin goes over after, so they actually have 14 and I have 15, right? So I think we win, don't we? Did I count that out right? I didn't really take a lot of time to count there, but if it's destroyer left, as I suspect, I think we always win, don't we? We would lose if they were revealing, oh. That just always loses the game. Has to be a bot. It's just that just always loses them the game. They might have thought they could win if they played it left. This has to be a bot. But I like I said, I think we win anyway, right? Because oh, this can't be debuffed. I did count a little wrong, actually. Were they going to be at 15? Maybe they were going to be at 15. I might have miscounted because he can't be debuffed. Can't have its power reduced. So they would have had this is 0. Oh, they would have had 16. This would have been 15. Yeah, we would have actually tied. And they would have had 9 mid, and I would have had 10 right. So we would have won because we would have won the tiebreaker, the advantage of 10 here versus 9, if they played this correctly. Again, I think it's a bot. So we would have actually been okay, but I did do the math wrong. I forgot about Colossus's effect actually making a big impact here on Spider-Woman. Yeah, didn't even think about it. Should have, because it already happened once. I didn't notice it, but. Yeah, destroyer decks are basically a tier 1 super popular deck. Very, very commonly seen. I really haven't played that much regular destroyer decks, but they're very commonly seen. Here's a like soft tier list if you guys are curious. Snap Zone. I mean, this is not like data backed all the way. There's like a little data and just a lot of opinion, expert opinion, but Patriot and Destroyer are kind of the most obvious. Miracle decks are still around and do things, but there's a lot of different ways to build this, I think. Well, I don't know. These are all looking exactly the same, so maybe that's not true. I don't know. These are all identical. Maybe that's pretty refined at this stage, but basically Sarah makes stuff cheap to play. They have a really big 6 turn. Turn 6 is the goal with that one. It used to be Sarah negative decks. I played a ton of that. That was just free ranks every time. Okay, a clunky hand for sure. What does a miracle deck look like? So you have Sarah who discounts your cards by 1. You play that on turn 5, and then the idea is just to play as much surprisingly large stuff as possible on 6, which can really surprise your opponent. So like, you know, you saw Maximus in there, for instance. Am I gonna overcommit a storm lane yet again, guys? Oh, I can't play Jessica Jones there. Hold up. No. Kind of go here. They're not gonna play here, right?
Wind, aid my hand.
I don't want to overcommit another Jessica Jones lane. I've made this mistake a couple times already, right? They're not going to commit, right? They're not going to commit it. They're not going to commit. They're not going to commit. I'm going to play this different for once. And this will be the first guy that commits. They know better. They know. Oh my God, I knew it. I knew it, dude. I knew it. I knew it. The first time I don't commit the lane. Yeah, I could still White Tiger it later, but I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Why did I even doubt? Yeah, I'd have to hit a White Tiger 50-50 now. I mean, that always gets big enough, right? I think I threw. There is a rope, actually. There's a rope. It's hard to tell, but the you see the playing button here? It has a little. I mean, it's not like a rope, you know what I mean? It has a timer anyway. It does get louder, but I don't have audio anyway, so I get here. Yeah, we're dead. Dracula's insane. They're gonna dump a bunch of stuff here. I have no way to steal this. This doesn't do enough. Yeah, we're just dead.
Escaped.
What was I talking about? Oh, Sarah Miracle Decks. Here, I'll show you. Now that I'm out of the game. So you play Sarah. She discounts cards by 1. They have a floor of 1, but they all go to, you know, they go to 1 cheaper, which for all these 2 drops means they go to 1. So basically, you know, you play like a Dracula on turn 4, you play a Sarah on turn 5, and then on turn 6 you can play, you know, a 2-mana Maximus, a 2-mana Rogue if you need to steal your opponent's Enchantress stuff, and then like, you know, that's 4 mana, so you still got 2 mana. You can play a Mysterio and a Mojo, or if you haven't gotten your Angela out yet, you can play an Angela and a Scarlet Witch and a Maximus and a Colleen Wing, right? You can just dump like 20 stats, and since you've waited till turn 6, you can do it in a way where you know where to put it. You've got full information, not complete information, but as much information as you can possibly achieve at that stage of the game to make really good decisions. And then what often happens is you empty your hand, so the Dracula hits the America Chavez that you just top decked, which makes Dracula 4/9, which is pretty solid. So you just kind of have this way to line up a lot of good plays all at once. And if you play Angela and Bishop earlier, right, you've spent your early energy so that you can scale these as well on that final turn. So you might out of nowhere dump 30 power on the final turn that your opponent is just not really expecting all that well. So it's a pretty cool deck. And then you got Patriot decks, which are running Ultron these days. They didn't used to, but they are now. So Patriot buffs any non-ability cards by +2, and then you've got Kazar and Blue Marvel here, which also buff the drones that are summoned by Ultron. He summons 4 drones at each other location, so any open board spots, you summon a big power dump on turn 6. If you don't hit that, you've got Onslaught stuff too, plus a bunch of things that just make 1 power things, squirrels, rocks, couple just non-ability cards to fill in the gaps, Mystique to pop off your Patriots, so different angles there to create some big power swings. Yeah, Killmonger can do some work there for sure, especially if you're revealing second. Then Destroyer decks, this is what we've been playing against. You know, you saw this in action. A lot of little destroy synergy things, some ways to disable your destroyer like Cosmo or Armor, so that the destroyer, the big guy here, the big payoff card, doesn't accidentally destroy the stuff you care about. Professor X can do the same. So those are the top 3 decks in the meta right now, and I really see mostly like destroyer decks. I don't really still see that much Patriot or Sarah stuff. I see a lot more Death Pool. This is kind of a fun make a big Deadpool deck and then copy it with Taskmaster or Death Taskmaster wave stuff, so kind of a Death Wave Deadpool variant. I see a fair bit of Lockjaw decks. Lockjaw, he's kind of like a Barnes style effect. If you know Hearthstone, summon stuff into play. Let's play him, dump cheap cards, and get some cool stuff. Thanks, Crew on a Minion, dude. That's nice. Crew on a Manon. Your name's really hard to say. I'm sorry. I actually climbed a lot last season with Dracula discard stuff like this. Not exactly this list, but similar. That's an invisible Dracula. I see a fair number of bounce decks, I feel like, honestly. It's pretty common. I played a lot of Zero last month too, or this season. This is exactly the deck I climbed with. No, I didn't have Maximus, but close, pretty close. Very, very similar. I haven't been playing a lot of tier 1 stuff, mostly kind of tier 2-ish range, but still more than capable to win. Yeah, Wongoing is a great name. Yeah, that's a really, really clever name. So guys, I gotta go. I was gonna quit here at 11. That was actually a pretty nice way to end the stream. I think we got some good games of that deck. I'm hoping to make that into a video. Again, I want to make some pool 2 stuff that's useful for you guys before diving back harder into pool 3. Did we get any upgrades tonight? Probably not, because those are all old cards I've had for 100 years. We can upgrade some stuff before I go, though. I got some stuff I can upgrade. Just variants. Wait, why is this not? Oh, here we go. We can make this Agatha Ultra. Again, I'll remind you guys my upgrade strategy right now. I am trying to get an infinite version of every unique variant. I'm not as interested in stacking into modifiers right now. I'm more than halfway done with the base collection, and then, you know, if it's a unique variant, like this is a unique different variant, not a modifier, not a split. Split's probably the word I need to use. You guys can't see. Every unique, so base cards first, then unique variants, then splits. So right now I'm getting a lot of unique variants. I'm not keeping up. Like, I haven't even completed Brood yet, and then once I complete Brood, I can go for the Brood variant. Now you'll see this is green because I didn't always adhere to those rules. I used to just upgrade whatever was the first thing available and try to rank up. But now that I've got every card, you know, I'm being a little bit more selective. You can see I have a lot of like too many splits of this. I wouldn't do this now. I wouldn't create splits. I'm gonna have a lot of Gigantos to work through, man. Even base Gigantos, only epic, and then I got 2 more variants to upgrade. So, have you ever made your own deck which turned out to be solid? I mean, yeah, back in the early days, that's kind of what we all did. There wasn't really much defined meta just yet. So yeah, I mean, it felt like it. I mean, nothing that was like crazy strong. I don't feel like I have. In Hearthstone, you know, over years and years, you sort of build an expectation for how to make a solid deck from a curve standpoint and all that. I don't think I've refined that yet for Snap. I also don't think it's as easily solvable as Hearthstone because there's not like as much curve stuff to consider. Look at all these sick Miles variants I've already gotten, dude. This is the one in the past, but I got this one as well, which looks really nice. The base card looks good too, but all of these look really cool. This is great. That one's really sick. I love this Mr. Fantastic pixel art, by the way. Looks nice. We can upgrade him if we want. I got an infinite fantastic, so. This is Nick Fury pixel. I wish you could search for pixel, but it doesn't work that way. It doesn't pull in the names of the variants. Crazy Mojo, I didn't even know I had. Wild. Moon Girl pixel. Baby Namor. Pixel Punisher. I know I told you guys I was gonna upgrade stuff. I got multiple Ronins. Ronin's not even done yet. Ugh. This Spider-Woman's sick. I love that. That looks really cool. I have a lot. Why do I have so many Spider-Womans? What? I have so many Spider-Woman. One of these is the base split, but I have 4 unique variants. They're all actually pretty cool too. I didn't buy any of those. I just got those. I have a lot of Star-Lords too. Look at this Star-Lords. Look at this. Look at this. 4 unique Star-Lords as well. This one's cool. I like this art a lot. A couple of Vipers, I think. Yeah. These 2 Vipers, like the pose is so similar. I kind of like merge them together in my brain. Pixel Deadpool. Kind of forgot I had that. Pixel Cyclops. Pixel Destroyer. I don't like this one at all. It looks so bad to me. I don't know. Not my favorite. Pixel Omega Red looks pretty cool, actually. I like that one. This Uatu is really nice. This Swordmaster is cool. Looks like, reminds me of like I don't know, like Final Fantasy or something almost. People really like this Mr. Negative. This is the split, of course. You can get multiples of the same variant. I don't know what a split is. Yeah, so once you fully upgrade it, like this is the fully upgraded infinite version, you can split it off and make a new one that has a modifier. So this one has a rainbow background. Here, let me pull up Iron Man because I've got like a million Iron Man splits. So like this is the base Iron Man, you get it to infinite, then it splits off and it has a modifier. So like here is a rainbow Iron Man. Can I just scroll? No, that's annoying. Here's a rainbow Iron Man. Here's a rainbow cube Iron Man, has like a cube foil thing in the background. Here's a golden background Iron Man, golden foil. That looks pretty cool. Here is a, why does it do this? Here is a rainbow cube with sparkles, right? Oh my God. Here's a variant that's also golden and sparkly. Okay. I don't know why this is so uncomfortable, but it just never seems to be happy. Here's a variant that is gold and a different sparkly. This has orbs. So basically, the reason you can split infinitely is because otherwise you would run out of ways to upgrade your cards. You need to be able to continually spend your credits to unlock collection levels, right? So they want to make sure you can continue to upgrade forever. Otherwise, you would have to get more cards to upgrade and you get stuck because you would have no way to get new cards to upgrade. And without new cards to upgrade, you couldn't gain levels. So you have to have a revolving system basically that allows you to do that. All right, guys, I got like 5 minutes. I'm just killing some time. Having fun looking at the cards here. Chibi Heimdall. Chibi Death. Looks good. I love all the Cosmos. I got a lot of Cosmos. Yeah, I got a lot of Cosmos. Pixel Cosmo Infinite. Goofy Scooby-Doo Cosmo. This is beautiful. Under the Water Cosmo. What happens when you click base card? You mean here? You can set which one's your favorite. So you can mark your favorite one. Which for me, I currently have all the base versions marked for videos and stuff. I think it's nice to use the base artwork at least early on here so we can all learn the base look of the cards. I know they have logos to solve that problem, but yeah, it's still I think it's more visually friendly for people. So like so for instance, right now I have the base version set, right? If I click pixel variants, when I go here to this filter that's all variants, if you click this off, it'll show you your favorites. So now it's going to show the pixel Cosmo here instead of the base Cosmo because I marked this as my favorite one. Right. So you basically allows you to narrow this down so you don't have a million cards showing all the time is the idea. So we're going to go back to Cosmo and make this base again, but oh, I haven't even seen the Venom Cosmo, I don't think. I don't even think I've seen it. Well, let's pick something to upgrade here. I guess I could do that Agatha, but that seems so boring. This Ultron's crazy. Is Odin infinite? Yeah, Odin's infinite. I could upgrade this. Oh, nope, don't have enough. Nope, never mind. Hold up. What do you guys want me to upgrade? It's got to be something I already have infinite, so you have to choose wisely. Not a lot of good 6s. What about 5s? Gamora, I don't have infinite. I could do another Iron Man times a million, maybe. Nick Fury's not infinite. Spider-Woman's not infinite. Vision's not infinite. No, nothing good there. Ghost Rider's not infinite. Miles. Moon Girl I could do. I could do Pixel Moon Girl. We could pump this up. That's fun. I don't have Deadpool to infinite, so I want to hold on that one. I like the Pixel Spider-Man a lot, but I don't have it infinite, so I gotta wait. Moon Girl's probably a good pick, but Punisher, this could be cool. What about this Mr. Fantastic? I like this. I like this card. Blue looks so good with him, so it's a little sad, but the infinite will also look good in blue. All right, after this, I gotta go. I'm gonna fully upgrade this as much as I can, and then I'm gonna hop off. That way I can open some boosters for you guys. Oh. 20 Maximus boosters. Great. Be cool to see you play some Venom decks. Lucky for you, I got one on YouTube. You can go check it out right now. There's a 0 Venom deck on there. Maximus boosters again. What the heck? That's nice. Let's go back to that Moon Girl. I want to upgrade that too. Frame break. Looks exactly the same, just a little zoomed in. Confused why you aren't upgrading certain cards if they are not infinite. I guess you weren't here when I explained it. I'm just I want to get an infinite copy of every base variant before I start splitting off new stuff, and I want the base cards in particular. I'm trying to get a complete base collection in infinite before moving on to variants. Credits again, dang dude. Let's go. Pushing Moon Girl hard here. So in other words, I already have the base Moon Girl in infinite, so I can upgrade the pixel the version of Moon Girl to infinite as well. Mr. Negative, we don't need those. Get out of here, Mr. Negative. So I'll show you what I mean. So for instance, I don't have Venom and Infinite yet. So I don't want to start working on this one and upgrading it until I've upgraded this one. I want the base cards done first, and then I want to go. I don't have Namor done yet, so I don't want to start working on this Namor. Now, again, I didn't used to have this rule, so there are some, like, this is already epic. I wish I could take those epic boosters and put them into this one and finish this one first. So it's just me being, you know, I just want to have a complete set. All the base cards first, then all the unique variants, then splits is my plan. Just to make it look nice. I have every card, so I'm not worried about like efficiency or anything. Just purely to look nice. Purely to be funny and anal. That's all. So I'm gonna hop off, guys. Really great stream, by the way, man. Really fun. Appreciate y'all hanging out. You're the best. We'll drop a Marvel Snap raid here real quick. Where is Marvel Snap? I can never find it. It's too far down. Marvel Snap, where are you? All right, let's here we go. Fun little raid. This guy looks a bit like me, red orange beard. So enjoy. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the subs, bits, kind words, follows, all that great stuff. Check YouTube for more Marvel Snap videos if you want to see me play some more Marvel Snap stuff, including this deck and more. Be back tomorrow, hopefully with some Hearthstone and probably some more Marvel Snap again. Maybe tomorrow will be a little bit more Hearthstone forward, a little less Marvel Snap. Kind of trying to keep a good balance, but we'll see how it goes. So love you. Thank you for watching. And enjoy this raid. And until next time, game on.